Hi, so this is Michelle, and we're planning a trip to Berlin. I'm going there with my daughter for a concert. The first planning tool I'm using is the app ABRP to see how many times and where I want to charge. So we're starting in Grafenhausen. This is southern part of Germany, and the first leg of our trip will be to Nuremberg, where we will sleep overnight and then go on to Berlin on the second day. As you can see, if I start at 95% battery charge, I really only need to do one stop in order to reach Nuremberg. With 20%, this I can enter in the app anytime and change it. So this is sort of for the planning, which I hope will work out. As you will see later, I had to adapt my planning a little bit. My preferred station is Ionity charging station due to the fact that I have an abo, you call it, with Ionity, where I pay 30 cents per kilowatt hour. You can see the details, starting in Grafenhausen, going past Stuttgart, and charging for around 25 minutes, as it says on the app, and then we continue to Nuremberg. The ABRP app adds other charging stations even if you enter preferred stations as Ionity, depending on how you set the preferences. I double checked the route with Chargemap. Chargemap gives you different options. If you enter preferred charging station, Ionity, it will really only give you Ionity charging stations. So we're starting in Grafenhausen, we're going to Bahnhofstrasse 5 in Nuremberg. I'm starting with 95%, and I want to reach Nuremberg. Naturally, the Nissan Ariya is entered as my vehicle with the appropriate battery. So Ionity is my preferred charging station, and I want to have a minimum of 20% when I arrive at the charging station as well. And maximum speed, I have entered 130 kilometers an hour. So let's see, we're planning the route, and here we can see we're starting Grafenhausen, and our first Ionity station is Hohenlohe Süd, which is also the one the ABRP gave us. Yeah, that's about the same. And for fun, what did I change? No, that's about it. And the whole trip should take us a bit over 4 hours. What I'm now planning is the second part of the trip is from Nuremberg. The hotel is right next to the main train station, and going to Berlin. Just to show you the filters, I can remove the preferred charging stations. Then I will see in Nuremberg all the charging stations which are Chargemap compatible, as well as other charging stations which are not. So if I want to charge overnight in Nuremberg, and I can do that. But as you can see right where the hotel is, there is not really a charging station. That is why I changed my plan to, actually in retrospect, then I charged a couple more times on the way with Ionity in order to not have to charge in Nuremberg. What you can also do is when you book hotels with booking.com, under preferences, I'll show you that. So I'm entering Berlin and the dates, for example, just the weekend. We've actually stayed a bit longer, just to show you. Under preferences, you can then add charging stations for e-vehicles, and it will then show you hotels which have, as you see there, Aufladestation für Elektroautos, the second from the top in the middle after 24 hours reception. And you will see that there's 71 hotels in Berlin which mention that they have charging stations or offer charging stations for e-vehicles. I sort of missed that there in the first round, but now you see it in the middle, second from the top for the preferences. So I choose that, and didn't work first time. And now it will show you the 71 hotels that have free capacity in Berlin for the time that I have entered from the 11th to 12th of February. And that is how I actually chose our hotels, which worked out because in Berlin, in the parking garage of the hotel, there were, I think, 3, 6, almost 12 charging spots. Okay, so that's for the planning. Now let's go on the trip.